and it comes to an event like this, to get all 100 event points is going to come down usually to three things, which would be capture each control point at least once during a battle, which I already have some videos for that. Winning 4 battles in a row, which I think is easy enough, and then kill 4 mechs in a battle without incurring any damage, which I'm about to show in this video. So I'm going to show 2 ways I like to go about it. Now, there are plenty of ways to do this, and I sometimes complete this objective using other weapons just by simply playing as I normally do. But when I'm trying, like I am right now, and I know there's some players out there who has a hard time trying to complete this and choose to go this route, then what you could do is just sit back and use guided missiles, stay behind cover. And as long as you got like a mech that has stealth or a shield or something like that to kind of help protect with that, with you getting damaged from your base health, then you should be okay. I mean, it's not 100% perfect, but you know, you just try your best not to get hit. And my shields, they help whether you got the multi-layer or the canopy. But let's say if you walk over a mine, that won't help you, because this is coming from the floor. You're going to get damaged by your base health, so you got to be careful with walking over mines, which is probably why this is the easiest and most safest way to complete this objective. You won't be risking doing any of that. You won't be out in the open. You won't be walking over mines. None of that. So you just got to also watch your flanks. And on a map like this, playing CPC, you could see where the enemies are coming from. So that makes it even more simpler, more easier, because you know where they're coming from. So you see this guy over here, he coming on my right. I know he coming, so I'm gonna try to take him out. As soon as he come out from underneath there, and there you go, that's 4 in a row without getting damaged. And like I said before, had I even got touched with any kind of bullets, the my shields pretty much help protect me from getting my base damage took. So that's the most important thing. What I don't know, and I want to know if anybody else know, if you have the mod shield for extra health, and let's say that gets depleted even a little bit, does that count? That I don't know. I just know the other mod shields, they don't count as hits, but if your mod shield for extra health gets some life taken away, does that count towards you getting damaged? That I don't know. So if there's anybody out there that know the answer to that, please let me know. Let everybody else know who want to know that too, because that one I haven't noticed, tested out, or tried, so I don't know. I do know the other ones, other ways kind of help out. And I ended up not winning this match, so I'm gonna show my other way that I like going about this when I'm trying to complete this objective. And there we go. As you can see, kill 4 mechs in a battle without incurring any damage in a battle. So let's move on to the next thing. And I think this one is a little bit more fun for me. I like this one because I'm using the Disruptor 16 to be exact. And I like trying to thread the needle and get damage this way. You can use any kind of other missile weapons too, but the problem with that is it can leave you a little bit exposed too much compared to this one, because you could just shoot it and then back off, back into cover. So look, I took a lot of damage from quite a few enemies right there. 1, 2, 3, there we go. That's already 3. So I gotta move on to the next. And luckily for me, I got the small shield on, so none of that hit counted towards me. And there we go, that's 4 already. So now that I got the 4, I'm just gonna let this match play out and see if I can get the win. Couldn't get nothing from there, so I gotta move on and go around this building. Try to get a better angle. Yeah, so now I just want the win. I'm just focused on that. We already completed that objective, just for those who wanted to see another way. And as I said before, there's plenty of ways. What you don't want to do, I wouldn't recommend like trying to be a brawler, trying to do this objective, because you're likely going to get damaged. You're going up, even if you got revokers and stuff like that. Arguably the most powerful weapon on here in this game are revokers. But even if you got those, you could just go up to an enemy. If you think you just gonna go up to an enemy and not get damaged, hey, you crazy. You'll be lucky. Because anything that's close quarters, you go up to somebody, you're likely to get hit back with something, because it's too risky. So I would not recommend, once again, I would not recommend you using close quarters trying to complete this event. Or not the event, but the objective. So most definitely keep your distance. You can be medium range, long range even better if you got I would say even sniper weapons will work. But I'm not really into sniping. That's not my thing. It's not my style. So I know there's some snipers out there. They probably easily get this event because they just stay back far on the other side of the map. Especially on certain maps where you got that long line of sight. You just better hope. If you're trying to do this objective that somebody else isn't thinking like you and they're also a sniper and they can hit you too. But, you know, in most cases, they're not. There's going to be some matches where you're probably like the only sniper and you can just get away with that. Can I get the kill there? Like, I'm surprised there was like no damage at all right there. So I'm just going back and forth, going through that hallway, going back up, checking, seeing what I could get. Okay, that barely did anything, so I gotta make a move. I gotta escape this. Get up out of here. Let's see what I did there.
2 minutes remaining.
Come on, man. Let's get this win. Should I go after him? And I made this dumb move. I made this. This is stupid. I should have stayed where I was at and then attacked the guy over by the building that was coming for the sea beacon. That's what I should have did because he was on low health. But I didn't realize that that beacon right there was already blue. And I didn't even think an enemy would be right there at that time. Either way, it was all a stupid move. Lesson learned. You know, I make a lot of mistakes, just like a lot of other players sometimes, and that's how I learn. That's how I learn from things. We all do. And if you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so this one is almost over. So now I'm just trying to find out where that guy is. So I gotta flank him. I gotta sneak up on him. So he's expecting maybe somebody to come through that other way instead of the way I'm coming now. And I like getting these kills at the end, right before the match ends. Oh, I love it. I love it. I hate it and love it. When it happens to me, I hate it. I love it when it happens to them. Good win, team. And that is a second alternative way to easily do this objective if you want to kill 4 mechs without incurring any damage in one battle.